Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, July the 23rd. I just wanted to come on, y'all. How's everybody doing? Welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you all for stopping by. Everything I tell y'all about, everything I do here is all love. Most of the time, the things I've learned through experience. That's just why I'm here. Anyway, y'all, today, first I want to talk about the second stimulus. They're trying to work on that. They got the situation with the unemployment ending July 31st next week. So it's a lot, and a lot of people are on edge, worried about their future and the education of their kids. Y'all, we just going through a lot right now. But I want to let everybody know that God is still in control. He's still in control. And I do believe the reason why we're going through what we're going through now is we've forgotten about Him. And I'm going to share with y'all. Well, actually, a poem, some words came to me in my sleep one night. And I actually shared them on my community page. But I'm going to also put it here. Oh, no, I think I'm going to do another, I'm going to do something else with it. But those words came to me, and powerful, profound, in my opinion. Now, y'all, I think that. Y'all came home last night. We ate Popeyes, and then I roller set my hair. Y'all know, and I ended up having to sleep in those magnetic rollers. I'm telling you, I had a time. If I didn't get up and down about 20 times, I ain't plus size, African American, and cute. Anyway, y'all, look. The reason why I came on, they were talking about the situation with school starting, and one of the parishes here in Louisiana has decided to hold off for 3 more weeks before starting school. And even the top public health officials are saying they just don't have enough information. I understand about the economy and all that, but we also have another situation that has arisen. Or it hasn't just arisen, it's always been there. Okay, for instance, in my family, my daughter is an educator. She has my grandson, who next week will be 4 years old. So what does a teacher do in a situation where she has to teach virtually, but she has a child who has to be in a class virtually? So you can't be in 2 places at one time. Okay, then I would hate to have to be the persons to make those decisions, because think about it like this as well. Going back into the school, actually physically in the classroom for the teachers and the students, that means that she would have to go to her class and my grandson would have to go to his, right? So, but in that instance, if they spread the disease, if they pick up the disease, either one or the other, okay, what happens if one of them comes back with it and infects the? It's just, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is it's pandemonium, because nobody really knows the answer. So you got the health experts, public health officials, you have the governmental officials, and so, I'm just saying, I would hate to have to be the ones to make that decision. My son is in technical college, and honestly, I don't know if they're supposed to start back or not, but he has asthma certain times of the year. He's affected with sinuses and stuff like that, so he may just have to sit this semester out. I hate to do that, but my son is the type, he is self-motivated. Like during the summer, like the weekend, I read one of his screenplays that he's written, and then he's already working on another one, so this is going to be his 4th one. And he is interested in screenwriting, and so, I'm really looking at online schooling, which he said that he'll do better in the classroom, and I understand, because I'm the same way. I started my graduate degree programming online, and I didn't like it. I mean, I aced the class, but for me, I like to actually be physically in the classroom so I can ask questions, interact. I don't know, just the educational experience in the classroom, I don't think it could be replaced. That's just me. And that's why this situation with the kids, I don't know, y'all. Of course, I would err on the side of caution. I think that if I had children in the school system, I don't think that I would be sending them back. But I know the importance of actually being in the classroom as a student myself. I haven't been a student myself, above high school. So I had to experience virtual versus physical, and I didn't like virtual. Because I had this one class, researching communication, that I wasn't grasping the information the way I should have to be effective in the class. So I ended up dropping it. I was like, nah, I don't like distance learning. So, that's one thing I wanted to do, is go back and get my graduate degree, but I haven't. But anyway, y'all, I am concerned about with the kids, because, if a child is not self-motivated, first of all, I think that if I had young children that I had to teach at home, and thank the Lord that I don't. So I sympathize, especially with people that have kids. Say you got 7 or 8 children. Say you got 6 kids, and all of them in different grades. That's 6 different sets of assignments for 6 classes. That's 36 lessons per day. Y'all, that's a lot. So I think that what they need to do, and I think they talked about this. You know how in college you have your Monday, Wednesday, and Friday classes, and your Tuesdays and Thursdays? I think they need to consider doing something like that. That would at least get the parents, not 6 classes every day for the kids. Some kind of way they need to work that out. I don't know. I'm not an educator. I started in education, and when I had to do my first observation, man, I was like, nah, this is not for me, because these little kids not communicating. They're talking back, and I was like, this is not for me. This is not for me. Because it's a pet peeve of mine to have unruly children. And then sometimes kids have behavior problems. I understand that. But then you got kids that the parents allow them to have grown folks. Like if grown people talking and the kids could butt in, I never liked it that. My kids knew that if I had company over, they would go in their rooms or whatever. Adult conversation is not for children. It's just not. I didn't like an environment where you had people using profane language around children. You know what I'm saying? Some people call their kids out of their names, B's and H's. I don't even, as an adult, my friend, I know some women, that's how they address themselves. Come here, B. What you doing, H? I don't like that. I just think that, I don't know. I'm just, like I say, y'all, I'm not approved, but it's just, everybody got their likes and dislikes. That's just something I didn't like. Me and my friends don't address each other like that. It's, hey, sister, hey, beautiful, whatever. Not B's and H's. And what I mean by B's and H's, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I don't. But anyway, I'm all over the place. But really, my focus today is on the kids and getting the kids back in school. And, and I realize that is a lot of work for a parent. Think about it if you have a lot of kids. Man, that's something. It is. But like I said, I think if they do that Monday to, give them the core subjects on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, and then the others on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then that way they won't have so many lessons in one day for each subject. You know what I'm saying? Like elementary students have 6 different subjects a day, for instance, if that's how they're still doing it. And then you got homework, so that means you got 6 different subjects of homework every day. Well, if you can divide that into 3 or 4 or whatever, it won't be as bad. Especially when there are multiple kids in the home. This will be a good time for some retired school teachers, because I got a church member who's a retired school teacher. She's one of my mentors. And I told her, I said, you know what? It would be good if you could open up a place where you can tutor kids, or be that support system for them other than the parent, You know, especially if the parents are working, because that's another dilemma. If you got parents that's working, a lot of them opting to send the kids to school because they have to work. They can't bring the school with them to work every day. And some places may be lax where you can bring your kids a day or two, but not every day of the week, because you may have other, obligations outside of where you work, outside of your physical work building. So it's a lot to consider. It's a lot. And the thing about it is, we're living in an anomaly. Nothing like this has happened in my lifetime anyway. But the thing about it is, it's going to be trial and error. We're going to make mistakes before we learn exactly what needs to be done, if we'll ever learn. So you can't go too hard on people, because you don't know what you would do if you'd be in the exact situation. You don't. We can say, oh, I do this, I do that, until the tables turn. Some of the, I remember we were on this job and they were talking about this lady. She had an unbearable disposition. She was good at what she did, but she didn't have any people skills. And so later, someone had said that her husband was physically abusive. So she came to work and basically took out her anger and stuff on her employees. But that's not the way you handle a situation. And I've seen that before. I've seen people lash out at the people who never did anything to them, who they really wanted to confront, they didn't. So, it's life is not easy. It's trial and error. We make mistakes. Thank God for new mercies every day, though. For real. Because we all need them. We all make mistakes. And every day is a chance to do better than you did the day before. And I had printed something yesterday and went off and left it at home. Well, I just print a copy of it today. Because one thing I know, you have to plan. Yep, you have to plan. And so what I've started doing is making myself a daily checklist at work. And I need to start doing one at home too, because really and truly, I got a little side hustle that really and truly, since the pandemic, I hadn't done anything with it. But, I was kind of leery about sending things and how people would receive things, but the things I purchased to sell are things that I had before the pandemic. And no one in my house has been sick, and then it's been actually in a crate. Sometimes, I'm just going to keep it real, because that's what I do. In my haul videos, sometimes you may actually see I got a big crate in the back, and it's full of things that I sell on eBay, because literally, y'all, I have got to either rent a storage. Well, actually, I'm looking for a larger place, but I need some kind of like a storage building or an extra room where I can put up shelves so I can, label things and everything. If you're going to sell stuff, you need to be organized. And that's one reason why I haven't, pursued it 100%, because I'm really not organized. But I have some really good things, brand new things to sell. I do. Sometimes, like I said, mentally, after I've worked all day, I don't really want to be bothered with that stuff. So I applaud anybody that have a 40-hour-a-week job, and then you get off, and then you dedicate the rest of your day to your business. Man, it's a lot. It really is. All right, y'all. So look, y'all be blessed. If you having kids that you're having to make a decision on whether you're gonna let them homeschool or whether you're going to send them to class, just pray about it. Ask the Lord for guidance. That's what I do in every decision I make. I pray about it. Lord, give me a sense of, show me what I need to do. And then guess what? After I ask him to show me, I don't do anything. And in the middle of the night, that's where I get my confirmation. I get my answer. I get my guidance. I get my peace, y'all. I do. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. It is Thursday. It's Friday Eve. Make someone smile. Much love.